And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Larry Casisto. Larry is Vice President of Education at LifeScience Alley and Executive Director of Alley Institute, and the sponsor of this year's research poster session. So Larry, please step forward.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you.
As you know, LifeScience Alley is an international leader in sharing best practices and the largest state-based life sciences trade association in the United States. We represent over 650 member companies, organizations, and institutions of all sizes, devoting themselves to the research, development, and commercialization of life science and healthcare technology. Our interest is in the health and vitality of humans, animals, plants, and the environment, which opens up a very broad, interconnected field of research. The Alley Institute Student Research Session investigates technologies that might well be commercialized or implemented in healthcare. A student poster session has been an important part of Life Science Alley's annual conference since 2002. We will continue to expand our outreach, inviting academic researchers from across our state and the region. This year, we have students and faculty here from Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio, and Manitoba. The research projects on display in the center of the expo hall showcase some of the best and brightest minds in our region, and I hope that you visited with them. These students and their faculty advisors are looking to connect with your organization. They're here today to meet you, to explain their work, to express their future goals, to learn, and to network with you. Alley Institute sponsors and coordinates this poster session, bringing these students and faculty together to participate in our annual conference. The University of Minnesota's Institute for Engineering and Medicine has been the foundation of this poster session from the beginning, and each year conducts competition among its students. This year, the competition spans all colleges within the University of Minnesota, and we hope in the future to expand it to all of the students who present here. Presenting this year's award winners is Jeffrey McCullough, Director of the Institute for Engineering and Medicine at the University of Minnesota. Jeff?
Thank you, Larry. It's a pleasure to make this presentation. The posters, as Larry said, are outstanding, and it's very difficult for us to select. We have 8 awards that are provided by various parts of the University of Minnesota, including the medical school dean, the dean of college and science and engineering, and others. So without any further ado, let me just introduce the awardees. They're all seated down here in the front. I'll ask you to hold your applause until we've introduced them all as a way of saving some time. First of all is Maruf Adil. His poster is Targeted Liposomal Gene Delivery. The second awardee is Andy Chrisman. The title of his poster is Alternan's Prediction in Non-Periodically Paced Rabbit Heart. The third award is Spencer Lake. His poster is a network-based microscale model of non-fibrillar matrix in soft tissue. The next award is Holly Stressman. Good and poor response gene expression signatures to proteome inhibitors using a mouse model of multiple myeloma. Getting off base here. Next is Jeffrey Hall. SNP's role in the regulation of alpha toxin in Staphylococcus aureus. The next poster award is Dan Lexon. Serum metabolomic markers in porcine polytrauma identify phase of care and risk for mortality. The next award is Scott Sachetel, cytomegalovirus-induced central hearing loss with persistent cochlear inflammation in neonatal mice. And last is Rachel Veenstra, contrasting acute graft versus host disease effects of TIM3 galactan 9 pathway blockade dependent upon the presence of donor regulatory T cells. T regulatory cells are a big deal these days in transplantation. So I think that is all of the awards, and I hope you will join me in recognizing and applauding these outstanding students.